Normal programs usually shown at this time will not be seen this evening, as we'll present the following special broadcast. Good evening and welcome to Election Night and Battle for BFB 2021, where Chelton will be running for president and he won the nomination for the Republican Party. He'll be running against Farrow, who is also running for president for the Democratic Party. And Teardrop will also be running for president as a third-party candidate for the Independent Party. This election is historic as it's the first time since 2012 where a third-party candidate would run for the presidency. It is now 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we have our first poll closings of the night, making up a total of 60 electoral votes. The polls have closed in the states of Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia, and Vermont. In the state of Georgia, it is currently too close to call for its 16 electoral votes. In the state of Indiana, the projected winner is Chelton for its 11 electoral votes. In Kentucky, the projected winner is Chelton for its 8 electoral votes. In South Carolina, it is currently too close to call for its 9 electoral votes. In Virginia, it's too close to call for its 13 electoral votes. In Vermont, the projected winner is Flow for its 3 electoral votes. So far, the map projects that Chelton has 19 electoral votes, Flow has 3 electoral votes, and Teardrop has 0 electoral votes. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have our next poll closings for the night, making up a total of 38 electoral votes. The polls have closed in the states of North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia. In North Carolina, it is currently too close to call for its 15 electoral votes. In Ohio, it is too close to call to its 18 electoral votes. In West Virginia, the winner is Chelton for its 5 electoral votes. Currently, the electoral maps projects that Chelton has 24 electoral votes, Flow has 3 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we have our next poll closings for the night, making up a total of 172 electoral votes. The polls have closed in the states of Alabama, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Florida, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. In Alabama, the projected winner is Chelton for its 9 electoral votes. In Connecticut, the winner is Flow for its 7 electoral votes. In Delaware, the winner is Flow for its 3 electoral votes. In District of Columbia, the winner is Flow for its 3 electoral votes. In Florida, it is too close to call for its 29 electoral votes. In Illinois, it is too close to call for its 20 electoral votes. In Maine, the projected winner is Flow for its 4 electoral votes, and this state has also split electoral votes with 2 congressional districts, and, surprisingly, she won both of them. In Maryland, the winner is Flow for its 10 electoral votes. In Massachusetts, the winner is Flow for its 11 electoral votes. In Mississippi, the winner is Chelton for their 6 electoral votes. In Missouri, the winner is Chelton for its 10 electoral votes. In New Hampshire, it is too close to call for its 4 electoral votes. In New Jersey, the winner is Flow for its 14 electoral votes. In Oklahoma, the winner is Chelton for its 7 electoral votes. In Pennsylvania, it is too close to call for its 20 electoral votes. In Rhode Island, the winner is Flow for its 4 electoral votes. In Tennessee, the winner is Chelton for its 11 electoral votes. The map projects that Chelton has 67 electoral votes, Flow has 56 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we have our next poll closings of the night, making up a total of 172 electoral votes. The poll had closed in Arkansas. In Arkansas, the winner is Chelton for its 6 electoral votes. The electoral map now projects that Chelton has 73 electoral votes, and Flow and Teardrop still states at 56 and 0 elective votes respectively. It is now 8:45 p.m., and we have our next poll closings of the night, making up a total of 42 electoral votes. We are now calling the states of Illinois, South Carolina, and Virginia. In Illinois, the winner is Flow for its 20 electoral votes. In South Carolina, the winner is Shelton for its 9 electoral votes. In Virginia, the winner is Flower for its 13 electoral votes. The electoral map now protects that Shelton has 82 electoral votes, Flower has 92 electoral votes, and Teardrop still has no electoral votes. It is now 9 p.m. and we have our next poll closings of the night, making up a total of 172 electoral votes. The polls have closed in Arizona, Colorado, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, South Dakota, Texas, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. In Arizona, it's too close to call for its 11 electoral votes. In Colorado, it's currently too close to call for its 9 electoral votes. In Kansas, it is too close to call for its 6 electoral votes. In Louisiana, it is too close to call for its 8 electoral votes. In Michigan, it is too close to call for its 16 electoral votes. In Minnesota, it is too close to call for its 10 electoral votes. In Nebraska, the winner is Shelton for its 5 electoral votes. The state has split electoral votes with 3 congressional districts, and, surprisingly enough, he won all of them. In New Mexico, the winner is Flower for its 5 electoral votes. In New York, it is too close to call for its 29 electoral votes. In North Dakota, the winner is Shelton for its 3 electoral votes. In South Dakota, it is too close to call for its 3 electoral votes. In Texas, it is too close to call for its 38 electoral votes. In Wisconsin, it is too close to call for its 10 electoral votes. In Wyoming, the winner is Shelton for its 3 electoral votes. As of 9 p.m., the electoral map projects that Shelton has 93 electoral votes, Flower has 97 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 10 p.m. and we have our next poll closings for the night, making up a total of 21 electoral votes. The polls have closed in the states of Iowa, Montana, Nevada, and Utah. In Iowa, it is currently too close to call for its 6 electoral votes. In Montana, the winner is Shelton for its 3 electoral votes. In Nevada, it is too close to call for its 6 electoral votes. In Utah, the winner is Shelton for its 6 electoral votes. As of now, the electoral map projects that Shelton has 105 electoral votes, Flower has 97 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 10:15 p.m., and we have our next poll closings of the night, making a total of 76 electoral votes. We are now calling the states of Colorado, Iowa, Minnesota, New Hampshire, New York, and Ohio. In Colorado, the winner is Shelton for its 9 electoral votes. In Iowa, the winner is Shelton for its 6 electoral votes. In Minnesota, the winner is Shelton for its 10 electoral votes. In New Hampshire, the winner is Flower for its 4 electoral votes. In New York, the winner is Flower for its 29 electoral votes. And in Ohio, the winner is Shelton for its 18 electoral votes. The electoral map projects that Shelton has 145 electoral votes, Flower has 130 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 11 p.m. and we have our next poll closings of the night, making up a total of 82 electoral votes. The polls have closed in the states of California, Hawaii, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. In California, the winner is Flower for its 55 electoral votes. In Hawaii, the winner is Flower for its 4 electoral votes. In Idaho, the winner is Shelton for its 4 electoral votes. In Oregon, the winner is Flower for its 7 electoral votes. And in Washington, the winner is Flower for its 12 electoral votes. And the map now projects that Shelton has 149 electoral votes, Flower has 204 electoral votes, and Teardrop has no electoral votes. It is now 11:30 p.m. and we have our next poll closings of the night, making up a total of 107 electoral votes. We are now calling out the states of Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Nevada, Texas, and Wisconsin. In Florida, the winner is Shelton for its 29 electoral votes. In Georgia, the winner is Shelton for its 16 electoral votes. In Louisiana, the winner is Flower for its 8 electoral votes. In Nevada, the winner is Shelton for its 6 electoral votes. In Texas, the winner is Shelton for its 38 electoral votes. In Wisconsin, the winner is Flower for its 10 electoral votes. And the electoral map projects that Gelatin has 238 electoral votes, Flower has 226 electoral votes, and Teardrop has 0 electoral votes. Now I gotta go home for the night, so I'll let my fellow friend take over. Good night.
It is now 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we have our next poll closes in the night, making up a total of 76 electoral votes. The polls have closed in Alaska, Arizona, and Michigan. In Alaska, the winner is Gelatin for its 3 electoral votes. In Arizona, the winner is Flower for its 11 electoral votes. In Michigan, the winner is Gelatin for its 16 electoral votes. The electoral map projects that Gelatin has 257 electoral votes, Flower has 237 electoral votes, and Teardrop has 0 electoral votes. It is now 1:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we have our final poll closings for the night, making up a total of 44 electoral votes. The polls have closed in Kansas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Pennsylvania. This is the first day that our third-party candidate has won. In Kansas, the winner is Teardrop for its 6 electoral votes. In North Carolina, the winner is Flower for its 15 electoral votes. And South Dakota, the winner is Teardrop for its 3 electoral votes. In Pennsylvania, the winner is Flower for its 20 electoral votes. We can now officially project that Flower will become the first president of Dream Island. Flower, the Democratic nominee, is the winner of this election. She won with a total of 273 electoral votes. The electoral map predicts that Gelatin, the Republican nominee, has 257 electoral votes. Flower, the Democratic nominee, has 272 votes. And Teardrop, the independent nominee, has 9 electoral votes. Thank you for turning in this election. We are excited to have Flower as our president, and you must be too. Have a great rest of your night. This is CBS News signing off.